Hey you guys, I hope everybody's doing really good. Got the old dual sport here. We're gonna head up the hill and have some fun, so stick around. What a day, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Beautiful to be single tracking on the big old 690 here. It's one of my fun little cliff drops. I made that little cliff drop, a while ago. Oh boy. Little log there. So yeah, I brought my little DJI, what do you call it, the Osmo or mobile thing or whatever. It's the Osmo 2. It's for cell phones actually, but it does work with my little action cams. But I'm gonna go mess with the hyperlapse thing today, so it'll do time lapse, like moving time lapses. It's a pretty cool little unit, like surprisingly cool. So, but I'm definitely no pro with it, so it's kind of my idea today is I'm just going to go experiment. So the footage you guys see with you know, the time lapses, for now I'm just going to use my phone because yeah, it's got like on screen, you know, like the device communicates with my cell phone. So it's really easy to program it and set it up and stuff. It's pretty cool. Actually, I know a fun little trail we'll go do. Here's that gnarly hill. I kind of did a brief review of the Moto's hybrid tire on this hill. I'll post a card right here to that, but that's a gnarly little hill actually. It goes way down there and it's pretty rutted up. It's good to practice on that kind of stuff. So yeah, I got the old heated grips just cranked here. It's like 5 degrees this morning. That's Canada temp, or world temperature I should say. One of my favorite little trails right here. I love when these, I don't know what kind of trees these are, but see they bloom and get these flowers. They're all over the mountain. I just love them. It makes everything look so clean and fresh. Oh boy. This is a big sweeping berm. You got to kind of track with your front tire. You got to trust your front tire in berms. Especially when there's no, you know, no back to it, really. Yeah, what a day. Hey, you guys, check that out. I know, it's a rough place I live in. I probably take it for granted because I've lived here my whole life. Okay, this little hill can be a little dry, and it can be a little challenging, actually, so you got to be on your game for this one. There we go. Get her done. Except I forgot where I am here. I'm in 300 territory, not 690 territory. Oh yeah, I know where we are. Awesome. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, there's a good one. Ooh, got a little crazy on that one. Pretty flowers everywhere. Pretty fun having a dual sport. There's not much you can't do with it. It's nice to be able to just leave your house and put your gear on, sitting on your couch, and jump on your bike and go. No messing with trucks or cars or vehicles or trailers or anything. Love that part. Should be able to do them slow wheelies pretty good on this if I can find some level ground. Bike's pretty well balanced. There we go, look at that. Yeah, I could actually do it for quite a ways if I found a nice stretch of ground. Can you guys see it? That's what I'm talking about right there. Probably can't even see it on the camera. Dagger. Right there. Look at that. If you came around the corner hauling butt, like I usually am, get on that side, that's going through your leg or your hand or whatever. Not good time. So I'm really trying to drive that home, you guys. So, you know, if some of you guys are watching this video, like even the big YouTubers that are, you know, 10 times bigger than my channel, they don't talk about the obvious like that. All they talk about is, you know, how to use your balance and how to hop logs and rocks. And yeah, I talk about that stuff too. But I've got a lot of decades of riding and a lot of stuff's obvious to me that's not obvious to other people. So, you know, even share this video with some of those big YouTubers, you guys, so we can drive home the message of you can be an awesome rider and have a good time, but you got to create awareness of things. You know, it should be in your head at all times. You know, hey, I'm coming around the corner. Is there a stick sticking out? You know, a lot of people are more concerned about using their new skills they just learned from Mr. No-Name or Big Name YouTuber that's too busy not thinking about things he should be thinking about. You know, if I had a huge, well, hopefully I will have a huge audience one day, but I just like to get that message out there. You know, that's the goal of my channel too, you guys. I want to help as many of you riders as I can. So if I got stuff to share, I'm going to share it. It's not always about just entertainment. It's about, you know, riding lessons, rider awareness, all that stuff that we should be learning. I was hoping these two, like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what type of flower it is in these big white trees, but there's a rock just over the bluff here. Oh, there it is, kind of over there. And when these trees turn white, it makes for like, it's probably the best photo I've personally ever taken. I'll post it right now up in the corner here, and that's what it was on my KTM. I've done it a couple years in a row, and I get that by just setting the, you know, every 1 second my camera takes a photo, and then you just got to bump up the shutter speed to 1/2000th and throw it on my tripod, and then I'm lucky enough to capture photos like that. But I was going to try and get it on this bike because the rock's not crazy big. I think I could do it pretty good on the 690 here. It would make for a pretty awesome photo. I just love catching moments like that because it's, you know, it's you got it forever. But it'll be another week before those are in bloom, I think, so I'll come back next weekend maybe and try and get that photo. Uh-oh, looks like we got a tree with pine beetle. That's a shame. Funny though, I was watching on the DIY channel, they're making some pretty awesome furniture out of that, so the wood makes a really nice blue color, which I guess is a win-win. You lose the trees, but you gain some furniture, and new trees will grow, I guess. Cool little trail. Made this trail years ago when I was a teenager, and I see the quads have taken it over. I grew up in these mountains my whole entire life, so I've probably ridden here more than anybody, hands down. Even our local hiking trails at the end of the mountain, they're all, that's all motorcycle trails. They just posted signs up and call it hiking trails now, and it is crown land, so they call it shared trails, I suppose. I'm gonna practice getting some time lapses with my little thing, my little Osmo deal. There's one of my little jumps I made a while back on my little two-strokes. Let's give her a whirl here. Whoa! That was awesome. Oh boy, oh boy. Anti-lock brakes. Where's the off button? Look at that, it's a sea of yellow up there. Doesn't that look cool? I have no idea what those are. Are they some type of daisy or something? Like, I'm not a flower guy, but they look pretty and they make nice pictures. This is really rough, you guys, so don't always do what I do. It's kind of dangerous with the grass. You could hit a roller and coughs out your rear tire. We are headed, I'll show you where we're headed. Up is where we're headed. Trying to find a nice vantage point for my little, I want to do a hyperlapse. Time-lapse, I should say. This is kind of a cool spot. I wanted to try and capture most of the valley. Well, I can't get it, but you can see how many, there's lakes up this whole valley. These are the small lakes too. The lake over the mountain from me is like 4 times the size of all these. So I'm gonna set my hyper time-lapse deal thing up, and I'm gonna run that video and I'll put it to a little music, and hopefully it works cool. And if it does work cool, then this is what it looks like. Check it out right now. So I appreciate you guys all watching my stuff. I'm really getting excited about my YouTube channel. As I've said before, the bigger the channel gets, the more time I'm going to spend on it. So share it out there, you guys. Help me grow it, and I have all kinds of plans in the future. You know, I have pro riders I can probably ask to help me out, you know, filming special things, and I've literally got so much stuff at my disposal. Yeah, one of my good buddies that I did freestyle motocross with, he's one of the pioneers of snow bike riding, so I'm sure if I asked him nicely, he would probably help me out with some snow bike stuff in the future, and he's a heck of a dirt bike rider too, so we could probably do some cool stuff in the future. But share my channel around, you guys. I want to grow it, so appreciate you guys watching. Drop some comments, let me know what you guys think. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit the subscribe button just like this. Hit that bell thing too, because apparently that notifies you when I have new videos. So, and check out my second YouTube channel. I almost forgot to tell you guys. Well, some of you may already know. It's only got a handful of subscribers, but like, I like to go jeeping and vanning and doing things that don't pertain to motorcycles, and I'm going to put raw clips and stuff like that on there, so that's in the description as well. Just like the picture right here, that's got a little drop down arrow, and it's got links to everything down there. You'll find my second YouTube channel. So yeah, right on, you guys. Patreon's there too, so don't be scared to buy a guy a beer. Never hurts. You can chip in $1, or you know, It's a lot of work making these videos, but I enjoy it. So right on. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.